Okay, welcome back. I'm Capitator. Welcome back to Warhammer 40,000 Rogue Trader. We're carrying on right where we left off. We've literally just done that Planetoid. So let's see what we got here. Xenotech. Child wounds have been detected on planet surface. The architecture, building material layout, passages betray the Xeno origin. There's no signs of Xeno activity. Minor detail scan. The burnt husk of Imperial shuttle has been found in the heart of the ruin. The pilot's remains are badly damaged. It would seem a shuttle smashed into building at full speed, causing fire to destroy it. Yeah, fair enough. A Hulk. A visual member of the Orca crew takes a small Xenos vessel drifting through the void. The ship is unpowered. Xeno scum. Adamantium, nice. And there we go to fight. Eldar. That hurt. Okay. And we're going to use this. That side is its weakness. Okay. There we go. Eldar ships are fast and agile. If you can actually hit them. Then they're really not going to do too much damage. But the problem is you have to hit the bastards first. Okay. We should be well outside the range of these torpedoes. Not the second turn, nope. Ow. Okay. And port side guns fire. Starboard guns fire. Let's turn around this way. That's it. Let's use the dorsal turret first. Bye. Dorsal turret. My multi torpedo is going to swing round. Ready for the next turn. Thought there's going to be a next turn. But hey. What have we got here? Yeah. Additional jinkiness is always good. Mount that on there. Titan Force Lance not as good as what we got. Sacrament of Light is better than that. That is better than that. That is not better than that. Okay. I guess we're done here. Quests. Okay, so I need to talk to my navigator at some point. Cool. Nice. We're just bouncing around quite happily. Do we need to go to any of our... Oh, I will do it. Focus 6. Something terrible prowls the planet. Search for a way to wipe out the planet's inhabitants. Victim died in small groups first. They dismissed it as simple incidents of poisoning, crash, transport fire, but death toll started to rise. We've had accidents. Various source mechanical failures, ventilation systems emitting substances that have no business being there. All specs is ready to trigger spikes of radiation. Maintenance systems shutting down for no apparent reason. It all resembles extermination experiments with your servants playing the old test subject. Ideas. The art of hunting relies on the art of hiding. You cannot see your target. Then it make it so target cannot see you. Deceive its senses and seize your advantage. Soon enough, the mysterious shadow walked into a devious trap and was wounded by exploding van for its life. According to its den, the monster fought its final battle was slain. It was a terrifying Xeno with a metallic skeletal bottle as... Oh... Bastard. What are they doing down there? What are they doing there? No, I don't want to do. If it's a big metal skeleton with one eye, it's a Necron. Oh. Yep, just when you think things can't get much worse, we've got Gene Stealer hybrids. And now these bastards. Right, now where is this unknown planet we've got to go to? Well, the only mission I can see is this one. And then we can talk to can't think of their fucking name now. I'll navigate once we're done. British speak, the Org crew has registered activity in the orbit of Chrismatima, one of the worlds of the Winterscale dynasty. According to reports, the Empress Val, the flagship of the road trader Winterscale's position over the hemisphere. Oh, look at it. Space won't stop. What's through the door? Door for my visions won't open. Nothing major. Okay. Alright, calm down. I can take it. Of course, Lord Captain. I don't like to much any longer. Well, that was to repeat, Lord Captain. The Empress Val, the flagship, has been detected. What information does it have? This cruiser carrying 120,000 crew, 6,000 meters being... It's known that the ship has undergone many modifications, including placements, micro-weapons for long-range laser batteries and short-range micro-batteries. The Library of House of Stellar also held records on the Empress Vow. Its most famous owner to be precise, Sebastian Winterscale, a fledgling road trader of great promise. Not known how Sebastian acquired this ship, but Lord Captain Winterscale used it to rest them all. Hail them. The Empress Vow sends its greetings to the glorious ruler of the Von Valencia dynasty. This is Albright Ap Daef, His Lordship of Winterscale's Voxmaster. Who has the honor to speak on behalf of his lord today? The booming voice fills the air. Few officers on the bridge have feel that Albright Ap Daef's ostensibly confident tone is meant to hide his concern. What is the Empress Vow doing here? You see, the Lord Captain in another heated argument with the esteemed descendant surely he had good reason for his displeasure. I dare not discuss his lordship's affairs, but I can divulge that we were sent to protect the dynasty's rightful Damascene from the invasion of the profane Xenos. That's how we arrived here. There's no better hunting ground when you need to call off your head. I believe the Lord Captain said. We usually crushed the pathetic mockery of a fleet that was laying siege to the unfortunate world, of course. Most of the Xenos fled, but we did reduce some of their ships to chum for the Void Beasts. An Eldari fleet. So, there are many more Konak survivors that are dead. I must go to the back try to find them. I will help you find your kin. Sometimes your story does not end there. We see, once Eldari's ship crashed on the Quest for Tempest, Lord Captain chose to send to finish off the elusive player. He's not been able to find his way out of the local woods for over 30 days now, and this concerns me greatly. Anticipating the next question, your ship, no, I am confident the captain is still alive. His body and spirit did not break easily, and besides, if he's accompanied by Wharton the Grey, who would sell his soul to help keep the Lord Captain out of harm's way. So, in protection, you must halt the frenzy of your stellar rival, Underdog. I could not find him else over the course of 30 days. Things are so simple. The Lord Captain was last contacting me from the landing port, correctly under the Valve's belly. We lost a dozen shuttles as everyone to scout in the first days of the search. Our shuttles relentlessly sweeping the airspace wherever our people perished, and we were able to reduce the search to just a few thousand kilometres, which still does not change the fact that people in the thicket are disappearing without a trace. Something is okay. A full hunting party consisting of 100 hand-picked enforcers. So what do you want from me? A generous favour, return for a favour. Find Lord Captain Winterscale. Bring him back to the Emperor's Vow. I swear by the Golden Throne I'll convince him to side with you in any conflict that occurs in the next 100 years. After all, I am allowed to make deals on Lord Captain's behalf while he remains unavailable. Count me in. Right. Time to land. I think we take Hendrix instead. Cassie's abilities are useful, but I think Hendrix in this environment, where he's more combat orientated, he's going to be too useful not to take.
What is it, rogue trader?
Okay. Let's give you a bit more medicate. That works.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Grab whatever's here. Why not? We'll go this way. Why not go that way? The shuttle disappears into wild vegetation. The island several hours passed before the road trader finally must have been able to see wandering around in circles.
Over there.
What?
None are better at searching. A trivial
Always
task.
keep your eye on the prize.
Okay, so anything down the other way, I wonder. That's where we came in.
Watch your stats. Oh, too hard for a simple monkey.
I think we're going to go this way. All good. Crash shuttle. Couple of dead dudes. But the trail's still there, look, you can see it. Alright. Find our canteen and year trash, the monkey will pay for your suffering. Suffering, the spirit stones to be shattered, says Stan, and she who thirsts has long fished her feast. We will destroy them. Every monkey who... Did you hear that? The soul destroyers are back. Kahane, fill our hearts with fury. Oh...
Your kind has no right to exist. Witless monkey.
Okay. Pascal, get into cover. That worked. Iolette. There's a fair few of these around here. If you could pick up this ranger.
I understand your
I will not fail the Craft World.
stride forwards.
Argenta, if you can move forward, please.
Doubt is for the weak. Healing cleanses the body. As the Emperor commands,
Run and gun.
faith without deeds is worthless.
Hendrix.
The Emperor is on our side. But of course, Lord Captain, I won't object.
Heal my wounds.
For the throne's glory.
I will not join the ranks of the dead.
Blood.
A tactically sound approach.
Can you get up here, please?
Victory is imminent. At your beck and call. It will be done. I will do like you brave youth.
I'm up.
I don't need luck. I have strategy. I'll see to it personally. Who, if not
Please move, move, move.
Follow my lead.
I will not fail the craft roll.
Ow! Okay, we're gonna aim for the opening.
If it serves your cause. Heal my wounds. I am not your Xenos pet monkey.
Your target.
Heal my wounds. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Hendrix.
But of course, Lord Captain. Only terror smites your enemy.
Heal my wounds.
Let's see to it. I'm done with this one. Get me a target. I won't object. Let's see to it. Only terror smites your enemies. Victory is in the exemplary strike.
Nicely done.
I will not join the ranks of the dead.
Yeah, you will.
I'll make it up. Consider this a taste of what's to come. This is good as done.
Units.
This tedium has been another soul slips beyond the veil. Deal death with my hands. My heart sings with the thrill of battle. I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
I won't object. Heal my wounds. Naturally. A pitiful attempt. My place is at the
Move over there. Yep.
at your beck and call.
I will not yield to the likes of you.
Ooh. Grab that. Might come in handy. Most of that one.
I will lead us to fortune. Do you require inquisitorial approval? I'm at your service.
Okay. Do any of these better than the rifle that she's carrying, I wonder? Yes. Much better. Okay. That thing is much better. In fact, that's better. But it's two-handed. I don't really want him to have a two-handed weapon. Can have that. Telling you. There we go. That's everything gathered.
Keep your wits about you.
That's where I came in over there. Okay, yep, so... I didn't want to kill down there from...
Kunrad has managed to find himself a henchwoman in the heart of Dargonus. Regina? Who would have thought it?
Voidfear will not leave the Verserian family or the von Valancius dynasty in peace until he is dead. Focus on finding and destroying him. That is the best thing to do now.
Yep.
My success was inevitable.
Oddly enough, I completely agree with him. Eh. Been here before. Round, 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 round we go. I had hoped this would just be a quick and easy one. Okay. Don't shoot your ex yet, my lord. There's more game rear their heads, eager to lose them. You have preached yourself, see scum. Do you really believe the whole four-wheel trick twice? Oh, Starborn, graciously allow this priest to speak. For the one before you is not. Silence! I did not use forest beast for one reason only. You may still be of use. You do not die with the Xenos. Shut your mouth. Lord Calicus must have lost his mind. What if mistaken the Lord Captain for an enemy if you... But of course, and I am the God Emperor of mankind. There's some old twig. Is that you, new blood? Fancy meeting you here. What in the world are you? What are you doing in the world? I'm here. Your servants tearfully beg me to return you to your voidship. Useless void-born freaks. When I return, I'll tear their legs off without my strength and their heads. Who said I want to return to my voidship? I still haven't met a worthy adversary. One who grabbed me by the throat and death. His hunt is not over yet. You know, your lordship, von Valancius, why don't you join the revelry? I suppose the first meeting he appeared in more favourable light. However, under the layers of blood and dirt, you noticed strange detail. The rogue trader appears to be wounded. Nor exhausted, having spent a good 30 nights in the forest. The winds against me, he swapped his hand and smiled for a feral grin. The old man with trusting violet eyes, and you notice silver spark glimmering within. His body shivers from slightest gust of wind, yet he still senses power. A panicked by the electronic escapes from under the tech priest, hurting one of our mechadendrites goes limb, sparking multiple places. The seventh on the side gently picks it up and wearily welds a combi tool until the manipulator starts moving again. The tall navigator in ragged silk and half acidity power was the Cunningham House Cassini. Half his face is ruined by a fresh scar left by acid. Sigmund von Valentius. The navigator nods politely, though he tries to hide it, his voice filled with pain and suffering. Ugh. But the grey has not changed much since your last meeting. There's still the same boot man, bloodshot eyes, and a dull expression on his face. However, unlike Caligot's other servants, the Archmage does not look exhausted. Neither does Caligot's, both filled with rage. True, the enemy's bones touch under foot. Alien must. Oh dear. True, I'm not generous with my enemies as you are. How does he understand? I can't buy protection. I will not be so spineless in my attribution. Really? Should I take 10 to a sea serpent steak and a bottle of Calaxian amasec? What misery! For 10 moons already I've been forced to subsist on grass root and insect larvae. Save your questions for later. I'll not talk to you when I'm hungry. Oh, what? The forest home of the priest and his people have always been the full of wisdom of life, but fire rain called by the outsiders from the darkest ones of the moon and the heart of the crest of Temmer, and performs soothing ritual songs on his tribe. Until he does, the spirits will suffer and twist the trails. Until he does, the starborn will not be able to return to us.
Let us not do it.
Oh,
We are the spearhead of the Imperium.
so we're wandering around in the woods
Don't waste time with
without a clue as to where we're going. Sounds about right, doesn't it? But we found Caligos at least, so that's one thing.
I sense something nearby.
Experience. Nothing matters more.
Bayonet chain knife. That's not a chain knife, that's a bolter. But anyway, we're going to leave that there. So again, thank you very much for your time. For the minute, I've been Cappadocia. Signing off.